Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Let's Open Some Packs. And yeah, today we're going to open a deck that a lot of you might know of. It is called the 52 plus Joker deck. And yeah, it's the club deck, the 2021 deck, and I have the information up here. I'm in the club myself. If you're not in the club, I recommend it. It's a really good resource for card collecting. It's limited. This deck is limited to instead of 1,000, he did 999. And they asked him why not 1,000, and he said it looks better. That was his reason. Yeah. So whenever they released this deck, I was actually working that day, and yeah, I got like a notification, and I was like, you know what? I'll watch it while I'm working. I'll have it on in the background and just listen to, because they present the decks, and this was the last one. And the designer, which is Stockholm 17, his name is Lorenzo Gagliotti. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but he's in Italy, I believe. And he was there for the call, and he was like really tired and sleepy, and it was cool that he was there, answering questions for the collectors that were there on the stream. And then they opened it up. And I actually bought another deck during that stream as well, which is one of my top 5. This was an honorable mention. This deck was also presented, the Exquisite 18, which is also by the Expert Playing Card Company. It's a pretty cool deck. I love the back design on this one. Yeah, and some other decks were announced. So yeah, this is considered by many the best deck of 2021. And I only got one. I should have got 2. I did my top 5. I have another video. Oh, by the way, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. But these are my top 5, and I'll explain why. There's collector decks, and I'm breaking all of these in right now. These were my top 5 in no particular order. These might have been my favorite, the slicers. I just don't like the tuck that much. It's kind of cool. I mean, look at this tuck. But these were my top 5, and I have a reason for that. So for me, I use the cards a lot for like cardistry, mostly. And I have that video if you want to watch it. I go through them all. But this one I hadn't opened, and I'm not much into the incredibly ornate decks. I mean, I have some that I play around with. I mean, this is pretty ornate. I'm gonna do a review of the Star Wars ones too. There are some decks that I have that are ornate. I like more of the, simple, because like I said, I like to do cardistry with them. So, and I have some of these Lorenzo's other decks, Lorenzo or Stockholm 17, some other ones that they've done. He's done, and also some other Expert Playing Card Company decks that, there's something about the ornateness that just. So let's find out. Let's go through this together. Let's look at it, see what it's very well designed. I love the cellophane. Let's see if I can do this without the tool, without the pocket knife. That would already be like top points. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's open this up and see if it is everything they say it is. This was voted by a lot that I've seen online. A lot of people I follow and this tuck opens special too. That came off pretty easy, but this other part here is a little tight. A little pro tip: you're not supposed to cut towards yourself. And I'm sitting here poking this. All right, so here, okay. Yeah, a lot of people like this deck. It's going for $115 right now on eBay, plus shipping, I believe. Let's see. Yeah. So 120 with shipping, and then plus tax, it'd probably be like 130. This tuck box is amazing. This little window here. Okay, so I can already tell that the deck inside is also cellophane. It's also wrapped. So we got to open this. Should we pop? Ooh, it comes right off like that. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. So those of you that are going to open yours, you should probably actually cut the seal. Let's do this. Or maybe they did it in a way that you could. I'm ruining this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's put it back. So that comes right off. It's okay. I like using my cards, and I don't care if it's that's really cool. Let's look at that again. So he showed us the prototype in the video when he was doing the presentation. So he makes these at home, the prototypes, and then he works with the manufacturer to. He was saying that like, oh, we can't do that, or they'll do it different. And he's like, no, it works. Trust me. And then he'll like send them or show them a video or something of how he does it. So he makes the tux himself. He designs the tux. So this isn't some like, oh, they do. No, this is specifically designed for this deck. And it's really cool. Like, look at that. Comes off. And that alone is just really cool presentation. Okay. So here's the other cellophane. Ooh, look at that back. Yeah, they showed it in the video, and I'm going to tell you right now in person, I don't know if this is coming in for y'all, but it is really, okay, you don't want to use a knife here, because this will ruin the deck. You know what, I'm going to have to use it up here, I think. I don't recommend, you never want to do it on the side like that, by the way. I know that it's kind of the same up there, but this is a lot easier to tuck into. There, you'll nick the sides of the cards. Okay, so these are made by Expert Playing Card Company, and I'm going to tell you right now, this is, oh wow, little gold flecks are falling off. This is really cool back, and they feel soft too. They feel good. I can already tell this is good stock. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're good. They're good. Oh, and I love the little dips, too. He was showing us that. I'm telling you, in person, there's a 52. And he was explaining why he did that. There's traditionally, like in some of the cards that from like older designs, there's a company he mentioned. I can't remember the name of it. I want to say they're in Spain. They do their cards, every card, if there's a gap in the middle, the white space, they put something there. Like they'll put a flower there or like some ornate thing. And he was explaining he wanted to do this with it. And I don't know if y'all can see this coming in well, but those little gold, I'm going to try to get it to shimmer, see if y'all can get it. It looks, whoa, look at that. Now that's a lot. That's a lot. He said he was going to use these quartz again. So those of you that like like these kinds of quartz, he's going to use the design for another deck, he said. So he's not just going, and he also showed us how he does this. He draws it and then he brings it into Illustrator. He draws it in Photoshop, then brings it into Illustrator. Yeah. But this is a lot of gold. So right now, I can tell you this is the kind of deck you pull out when your friends come over and you want to show off at a game of poker or something. Or a lot of you collectors probably won't ever open them. You know, a lot of people like to keep these sealed. Value goes up. There's videos like this where people can see what they look like. But I'm going to tell you right now, they feel fantastic. Like they're so soft. It's good quality stock. You know, sometimes too, this is the other thing when you buy these collector decks, they'll have these really cool like cards, and look at the Joker there on the 4. Oh, that's cool. They'll have these the cards. The stock will be really bad, but the art will be really good. Like they'll just be like, yeah, use whatever stock, and you know, and it's like, nah, y'all got to use real good stock. And I can tell. Look at these Jokers. That's cool. So I usually take these out of my decks and put them. That's cool. So there's only two Jokers. 52 plus Joker. Haha. Yeah, these are great. I recommend these. They're worth $115. If you're a collector, here, let's spring them. How's that coming in on the camera? There. What? Like I said, cards with these kinds of backs don't act like that usually. They don't. They usually skimp out and they get... yeah, these are great. This is the best deck of 2021. I have to say it. This is the best single collector deck. If you're going to mess around with cards and you want to like do some cardistry and, you know, cardistry primarily, I would say, not so much for Magic. These, this Magic think about this. Imagine you're doing some. So these are my top favorite, but this has to get best deck completely of 2021. There's some on eBay right now. It looks like only like 1 or 2 people are selling them. I'd pick them up because this deck is going to go up from 150. It's going to go up. It's going to go up. And they're going to print more too. That's the other thing. Just so you know, they're going to print more of these. This one's got this is the numbered one. So if you care about numbered seals, I hope he uses the same stock because this is really good stock. And you look at that right out of the box. You can already do some. Let's see if I can get something going here. Yeah, I mean, right out of the box, you see that? Like, you could do you could do some cardistry stuff already. They're not even broken in. They're like, it's Pharaoh. Look at that, like butter. Now, the gold flex stopped coming off. That's a really good sign. I have other decks with the gold. You start using it. Like right now, this entire mat. Oh, this is a new mat, by the way. I hope you like it. I got it for Christmas. And I'm going to do a video on mats, too, because I have so many. And there's a lot of good tips for a lot of people that can't afford them and stuff that I found on how to get a good mat and how to get going with it. Anyways, but the mat would be completely covered with gold. It would just be like filled with gold by now. With these other cards I have that use this gold ink. This is premium, y'all. This is premium. This is the best deck of 2021. I said it. I didn't want to say it. I'm like, I'm going to review it and then I'm going to say I don't like it and then everyone's going to like dislike the video and he's the worst. No. This is the best deck of 2021. If you're a collector, I recommend you do what you got to do to get it. If you're a collector. This is probably one of the best decks I've ever used in my life. And like I said, when I saw the quartz, I was kind of quiet just earlier, like, oh man, look at all that gold ink. It's gonna be on my fingers. It's gonna be on the mat. It's like, it's not. It's not. And y'all know what I'm talking about when y'all have these gold. Like when I first opened it too, I saw a little bit of gold fleck land on the and I was like, here we go. Nope. And I'm telling you, I'm playing them with them right now, and they're not usually like cards like this. They'll get, after a few shuffles, they start to get a little sticky. No, this feels like a premium deck of cards. It's worth $100. It is. I said it. I said it. This is pure gold. Oh, people always do the fan, right? They always see, oh, that fan does look pretty good. Oh, please don't make fun. Oh, a pressure fan, huh? Look at that. Let's do a pressure fan on these. Y'all are probably a lot. There's people sweating because when you pressure fan, you ruin a deck. There's people sweating in the thing. Yeah, y'all. Here, let's see. Let's do one of those fancy. What is this called again? Look at that. Y'all want to go to the club? Look at that. I didn't do that well, but still. Y'all get what I'm saying. This is a good deck. Buy it. I got nothing else to say. Y'all saw the quartz. The jokers are freaking awesome. They're slight, like the blue and red thing. I love how when people do like these subtle like things. Great art by Lorenzo. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Gagliotti. Man, great deck. I should have bought 2. Why did I only buy 1? I should have bought 2. What a waste. This is probably the best deck that I have in my collection, to be honest with you. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The tuck is innovative. The jokers are actually cool. Usually jokers, you know what I mean? These are really cool. They like match this is the back design, by the way. There isn't any like weird occult stuff going on, like to be cool. It's just class. It's all class. Lorenzo, you did it. William Kalush from Expert Playing Card Company, you did it. Great job. Best deck of 2021. And that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and I'll keep doing these videos. I got more coming. Thank you. See you later.